Greetings, dear loved ones. I am Faith Mystic. It's beautiful to meet you. Some of you are like, what's different? What's different is I didn't put on any eyeliner today. This is what I look like without the eyeliner on, with very little maquillage. It's like, I figured that I could try. I could try to feel comfortable without wearing my protection gear that I usually utilize as eyeliner, which is Mickey Ash. It's like mountain ash. I put it on the eyes for protection. And I feel like I'm okay. I feel like I'm comfortable without it on right now. So we're gonna come into another spectrum, another realm. It's called Urban Funk. Taking you on a funkadelic ride.
Sola, sola.
have to make sure that my session is not asking for a now, okay? I'm waiting, well, I'm not waiting. I have someone who's getting ready to do a session with me. I have a couple of them, so I have to come live on Facebook too and do like healings there, but I think I'm gonna put on my Mickey Ash for that. So there's like 80 plus, there's like 90,000 followers on there or something. It's a lot. Maybe there's like 80, close to 90,000, yeah. So this is my reality. It's closer to 90,000 than 80,000, so that's great. And I love making music. It's part of my passion. See, in music, we have frequencies, and in frequencies, there's volumes of light that rush through in beautiful, pure ways to help the heart and vessel as well as consciousness heal and adjust and transform. Very early on in my experiences of existing, like straight from like birth, like even my little ones, when they were breastfeeding, because I would sing to them and they went, they would coo, yeah? It's really sweet and precious, and it's unforgettable moments of love, loving and healing with frequencies. And I started to study more into frequencies when others were trying to tell me that I sang like a singing bowl, and I was like, that maybe the bowl sings like me. You know, I was like, well, you don't tell me that I sing like as a bowl. And then I learned what a singing bowl was. And then I was given like I've been given so many, have been just given to me, like offered, just like here. And so that's why I have so many in my closet. I even have the singing, the crystal didgeridoos, and they're all quartz, crystal ones. I did get to play with a citrine one. It's like $3,000, and I accidentally broke it. When I was doing a tantric session for a couple from New York for a TV show, and something happened, you know, like the fact that happened during that, it was so sad, and yeah. So, let me see. Okay. Hi. I was already working on frequencies before that because I do multiple layers in the music and my songs that I create, and what I really love and enjoy about doing this journey with them is that, and them as in like the sounds, the songs, the frequencies, the intentions of all of my music that I've created since awakening. And before that too, yeah, I did the subliminal messages for a really, really long while. Like, I started doing them probably when I began recording. Yeah, I used to record as a child down the street from where Tupac's house was, like just a couple houses down. I think Tupac actually, that's why he looks familiar. I think I did hang out with him. But I was like a kid, I was like 11, maybe 11, 12. I was like, I had the awkward hairstyle, you know, like when your parents know how to do your hair and you're mixed, and you just kind of like, your sister's like blow drying it and hot ironing it, so it's like kind of sticks out like a troll hair because it's damaged a little bit from getting relaxed and stuff, and it's like mixed hair, so mixed hair is not supposed to get relaxed like that, like with that chemical light, and that stuff is bad to straighten hair with. I heard some stuff about it, so y'all be careful out there. But yeah, it was like singing, rapping. I was actually a rapper when I was a kid. I was a child rapper. And then I had my own backup singer or dancers. I have my own backup dancers. I've always had my own backup dancers for some reason. I'm blessed with backup dancers, and they got rid of them, which is amazing. Yeah, it was wild. my mom bounced me around multiple music producers and places. I was always doing like singing contests and singing on stage since I was like 4, probably sooner, but I remember being 4. I remember singing solos on stage at 4. And doing plays and like always on stage and doing auditions. I missed so much school. I wasn't able to get brainwashed by them because my mom had me out there auditioning. And I don't know, how did my mom get paid for work when she was like picking me up from school, driving me through San Francisco, like going to these auditions and having to deal with that because that was a whole ordeal being a child who models, acts, and sings. So I was always performing and doing something, you know, like they have those pageant kids. I felt like a pageant kid. I did sometimes. Like some moments, I actually felt like I actually acknowledged what they went through because my mom always had me up in some beauty salon getting my hair like they trim it, they cut off like that much, so like I had like little bobs because their trimming hair was like that much. It's like it was so not my favorite experience to go through, but I love my mom and I love my family, and I was told that I'm their retirement plan. She said, Faith, you're my retirement plan. I said, oh, okay, cool. You know, it's pretty cool, I guess. Then it really happened. My mom's literally downstairs, and we've had to heart heal through the experiences because I went through moments, probably really long moments that I didn't even call it, didn't write it, called it by the first name. And then my dad transformed, and my dad's spirit came to me and said I had to call her mom because my sister transformed before my father did, and that was her best friend. And my mom didn't want to live anymore, so I had to learn to be more compassionate and forgive for the trauma that I experienced as a youth. Because it is a lot to be a parent. Like if I could save and protect my children from everything that they went through, if they would have told me, I would have kicked some ass. But they didn't tell me because they knew that I would do that. And that's what they would do for me. Because that's the kind of parent that I am. Is that I don't, not literally kick somebody's ass, but I would definitely go confront them. And I have my ways of confronting them when my kids don't let me physically confront them. So I feel very confident, comfortable about that and sharing that information with you right now. Because they also do that for me. Like they literally will be like, find out someone's information and contact them. Like, don't you ever contact my mother again or else. And I'll be like, you're an adult now. You're not allowed to threaten people. You might go to jail for that. Just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like the little ones I'm okay with because they can't go to get arrested, but I do, like my daughter has gone to the manager at the grocery store and had security guards fired because they looked at my butt and my vagina area when I wore tight pants. Literally went in there and they got fired. Bam. My kids hate when the security guards hit on me, but they like when they hit on them. But they don't like when they hit on me, so they literally go at them. It's wild, it really is. I feel so loved and guarded and protected, you know. I used to feel like a little bit like I wanted to have my older brother or an older sibling that I had drowned, who's now like not older in that way. And, but really one of my best friends, like some wonder how I began speaking with spirits and souls on the other side is my brother. Was always, like I remember seeing my brother drown, and then they tried to give birth to my brother again, and I came in. And my brother's soul's always been around, like playing, even Meadow played with my brother's soul, and Meadow's little, and Harmony knew exactly the name. She was like 1, was barely talking, and like I was showing the photo albums, and Harmony just pointed to my brother that I had then. Now it's like a transformed in another way. David. So my mom went through a lot. My mom lost 2 children, and I'm the one who survived, and we were the ones who were like, whoa, you know. So it's all like heart healing experiences in our journeys, and like that, I have to make this lady love me before it dies. The way that I want it to love me, which is like completely and fully without feeling remorse and anger that my sibling, that Jeanette's not present and David's not present and my father's not home the same way spiritually. We get my children, Meadow especially, and Harmony, and yeah, Lovey kind of like reminds you of my father. So it's kind of creepy but beautiful. They have the same lips and the same sense of humor. Yeah, anyone who knows my father or knew my father, you'd be like, oh gosh. Each of my children sing also, every single one, and are creative. I think Cypress, the one who's in spirit, is more like punk rock because the outfits when Cypress's soul comes forward, it's like a mohawk and a vest with cut-off sleeves. And I believe that, you know, like my daughters have seen my spiritual children too, the ones that I gave birth to, but they didn't get to like go to school like some of you have, or most of you who are watching have. Especially during like Mother's Day and like holidays, for sure they come to visit. But it's been a lot for them because I don't want to scare them, you know. And I'm not scared, but it's what it is. You know, we work through our experiences and they feel that I love them, and that's important. Each of my kids, be they have gone to school or be they be in the spiritual realms, that they feel loved by me as I am. And but aside from that, but in truth, most of them will sing too. And when we all sing together, it's so beautiful. We're all harmonizing our octaves, and the children that I've birthed they take turns. They take turns. They have taken turns being gay too, but they take turns singing certain octaves based on who sings it better, or does the part better. So it's like a theatrical experience in the car. They love to surprise me with new music. So I'm not gonna say what kind, but I blush so brightly, and I'm like, oh my gosh! Like I like in like the car because we're like driving by vehicles when they decide to play some of the songs. I'm like oh my gosh! They know that I'm like their parent, and they're playing that song in the car with me. I'm like, gosh, what are you doing? Yeah. Anyways, they do sing beautiful songs too. I have a daughter who's a rapper. Lovey likes to sing and rap. Harmony likes to rap and sing also. Harmony's voice, oh, like, I'm so glad. I was so concerned Harmony was going to turn into like a metal screamer because like Harmony's been since womb on stage, so is Lovey. Both of them, I was pregnant performing. I get pregnant, I perform as long as it's stop me from singing. And so they've been inside the womb on stage, outside the womb on stage. I had to put so many ear covers on them to make sure their ears were protected when I was present with them. To do that when I wasn't, it's like what the other parent does. But yeah, it was really amazing because Harmony I have videos of Harmony walking through like the music studio because I had my own sound booth area, and the band would be in the other room that was soundproof, so that Harmony and I had a section that her ears would be protected, and my ears are protected also, so I could take care of her in that space since I'm like a performing artist. And she used to sit on the floor next to my feet and color in coloring books while I'm in the music studio recording. Like Harmony and Meadow too is like right on my hip while I'm in the studio recording. So my kids always have been in music and around music with me, and sing me write songs and get ready for performing, and how I take care of myself. And I'm their biggest inspiration. Like I literally am their superhero. I'm their go-to for inspiration because I work really hard, and now my children work really hard. Like my daughter, one of them, there was a grandparent who graduated from Cal Berkeley and it thought it was like everything. It was a school teacher. It worked in the different things with the schools and was horrible. Hired somebody that practiced Orisha stuff to try and separate our family and attack because its son was wily and wilding out, and it wanted to protect its ability to be with the grandkids and chose to do that path, which then harmed it. And it goes through its own suffering because of the things that I had done to attempt to harm the relationship with my children and I. And it was wild, but that child who had said was dumb and stupid, would never be anything, has done more than the other child who actually graduated college. Way gets paid more money with a respectful job than that child that went and graduated college and was such a hater for the fact that I was beaten, and was such a hater for the choices that my other child made, but is in itself doing things similar to what it was hating on now. And it's wild to see how just a little bit of love goes a long way. Like this child here was like, F that, like the doctors, they wanted us to take control of them and if they became an adult, and I was like, there's nothing wrong with this child's brain, and this child is perfectly okay and stable. We just gotta work through whatever's happening through a lot of love, compassion, and TLC, and that's exactly what we did. And my children love each other, like they are each other's best friends. They have each other's back. They won't let the other one go down for something the other one did. It's literally like so cool. It is cool. It's what I would imagine a sibling relationship should be, where they don't tell on each other and they just kind of rise up and try and work together and be stable and stuff like that. So I think it's cute, even though I know that sometimes they're lying to me, but I love them because I think it's really cute that they want to stand up for each other like that. There's just something about loyalty that warms my heart to a place of appreciation. Yeah, to have a sibling like that must be really cool, for sure. Thank you for your presences. Those who've been watching this long, I realize that we got into a lot of subjects and topics, and now you know a lot more details about things that I don't tell just everybody. So I'm not going to post the end of the video just to protect my children and their well-being, and I thank you for coming, and I'm going on Facebook now. Okay. Oh, my body. Probably have to stand up. Sorry. This is what I wear to the grocery store.